What your favorite Pokémon says about you. Pikachu, you're cheerful, loyal, and secretly wish life had more spark and theme music. Charizard, you've got a fiery temper, a cool exterior, and a constant need to prove you're the main character. Bulbasaur, you're low-maintenance, earthy, and the type to remind people to hydrate and touch grass. Squirtle, you're chill, funny, and probably own a great pair of sunglasses or wish you did. Or Jigglypuff, you're cute but chaotic, and you take it personally when people fall asleep during your monologues. Snorlax, you're deeply unbothered, always tired, and somehow still everyone's favorite to hang out with. Gengar, you laugh at your own dark jokes and secretly enjoy confusing people with your vibe. Lucario, you think you're deep and mysterious, and you're probably a martial arts movie fan. Eevee, you have commitment issues, but in a really adorable, endlessly adaptable way. Mewtwo, you give off "don't talk to me unless you can best me" in telekinesis energy and are one existential crisis away from world domination. Psyduck, you're overwhelmed 99% of the time, but still weirdly effective in emergencies. Magikarp, you believe in glow-ups, underdog energy, and the power of patience, or you're just chaotic neutral. Ditto, you're a people pleaser with identity issues, but somehow still iconic. Greninja, you're edgy, efficient, and likely imagined yourself as a shadowy anime ninja at least once. Togepi, you radiate baby energy, but secretly control the vibes of every room you enter. Gardevoir, you love elegance, loyalty, and low-key want to be someone's psychic knight in shining armor. Blaziken, you're intense, competitive, and absolutely the type to shout before doing literally anything. Rayquaza, you love drama, flying above everyone's nonsense, and being the unbothered legend in the group chat. Slowpoke, you're either very chill or very confused, or both, and honestly, you don't care. Cubone, you have tragic main character energy and probably cried during a documentary once. Garchomp, you're aggressive, fast, and probably see every hallway as a racetrack. Or Sylveon, you're sweet, supportive, and capable of unhinged destruction if someone threatens your friends. Arceus, you have a god complex and probably think horoscopes apply to everyone except you. Scissor, you love efficiency, sharp aesthetic, and would absolutely ghost someone via professionally written email. Lugia, you're mysterious, brooding, and probably post dramatic song lyrics on your Instagram story with no context. Ho-Oh, you remember that one episode where Ash almost died and think about it 3 times a week? Therapy is calling. Or Piplup, you think being stubborn is a personality. You argue with waiters about water temperature. Mudkip, you still quote memes from 2006 and expect people to laugh. We don't, but we respect the commitment. Chikorita, you picked Chikorita, lost every battle, and now pretend you did it for the challenge. We know. Blaziken, you watched anime fight scenes on loop and practiced roundhouse kicks in your room. You were never invited to sleepovers again. Infernape, you have anger issues but call it passion. You're 3 seconds away from slapping someone with a pokeball. Empoleon, you wear a suit to casual functions and say business casual while holding a vape shaped like a monocle. Torterra, you are the designated group therapist, but you're also completely falling apart. Chandelure, you love vintage things, haunted mansions, and manipulating people with vibes alone. Goodra, you're soft, squishy, and always crying for some reason. People ask if you're okay, and you say, "This is just how I am." Tyranitar, you punch drywall recreationally and have never lost a Red Bull chugging contest. Mimikyu, you have a Pinterest board titled "Sad but Cute." You relate way too hard to things tragic backer. Corviknight, you call yourself a goth minimalist but own 14 capes and a raven-shaped candle. Alakazam, you bring up IQ in casual conversation and pretend you don't cry during SAR. Metagross, you correct people's grammar in group chats and then wonder why no one invites you anywhere. Togekiss, you're aggressively wholesome and a menace in Mario Kart. Your smile hides generational trauma. Zoroark, you gaslight, gatekeep, and glamorize shapeshifting. You once told someone you were dreams someone else had. Umbreon, you've listened to the same sad playlist for 7 years and named your plants after mythical creatures. Sylveon, you are bubblegum on the outside, vengeance on the inside. You wear bows and curse in cursive. Leafeon, you own 5 succulents and killed them all but blamed it on bad end. Glaceon, you're cold, beautiful, and deeply unapproachable. People admire you from afar and then go talk to literally anyone else. Flareon, you just wanted a fire evolution but got stuck with the least efficient one. You overcompensate with hot takes. Espeon, you believe in astrology, tarot, and whatever else may feel slightly more magical than everyone else. Vaporeon, you know what you did. The internet knows what you did. We're not elaborate. Salamence, you act like a Sigma male but cried during Lilo instead. No one's judging. Actually, wait, we are. Dragapult, you yeet babies as a battle strategy. You're either a chaotic genius or should be on a watch list. Halucha, you watched Nacho Libre one time and built your entire personality around it. Stop drop kicking your friends for fun. Delphox, you're a theater kid who discovered witchcraft and now insists on being called Madame Shadowflame. Obstagoon, you were in a punk band that lasted 2 weeks and now you tell people it's too real for them. Tinkaton, you are 4 feet 10 inches, angry, and could take down a car with a pink hammer if sufficiently provoked. Bidoof, you are pure chaotic energy. Either you're a low-key genius or you just accidentally pressed favorite and never looked back.